Hello and good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Tower Unite. The Halloween 2023 event is live now, and if you've never done this before, this event is always awesome. You're in for quite a treat. And in this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about it, so you can just hop on in and start having fun. And for those who have done this event before, I'll cover all the new things added to it. So first things first, you boot up the game, you get this beautiful Halloween menu with the red filter going on, the Halloween logo, the creepy music in the background. Really sets the stage for everything you're about to hop on into. And let's just go ahead and hop in the plaza and just see all the things that there are to see in this wonderful event. Every year it doesn't really change all too much, but I always have fun with it. So you even got a nice little themed loading screen here. And the first thing you're going to notice as we load into the plaza, if you've never seen this before, is just how well themed like the plaza is just for this event. Like, they work on everything to make it look unique and different, and just, I love it. So, right away, we're going to head up the escalator here. You're greeted by some pumpkins and a nice little Happy Halloween banner here. And as we walk out, you'll notice it is nighttime, and we got like orange lights and theming and custom, like even the banners over here are different. The Ferris wheel's different. Like, just everything just looks nice Halloween themed for this event, and it's always great. This cauldron we'll cover a little bit later. But first things first, we're going to head over here. This is the Ghoul Roastery, or Ghoulstery. I never know how to pronounce it. But this is where we're going to buy all our Halloween items. Now, if you've never done this event before, you're actually going to get a quest to find Little Pup. And I'll show you where you find Little Pup after I'm done with this segment here, just showcasing the new items. But here we go. Here are all the items you can buy for the event from years prior and current year. And you'll acquire these items with Ghoul Coins. You get Ghoul Coins by just playing anything in Tower, really. By doing the arcade, by going into like game worlds like mini golf or ball race, by playing laser tag or trivia. Basically everything will get you Ghoul Coins. Every couple of minutes you should unlock one. The only exception is the casino. You do not get Ghoul Coins for playing in the casino. And I can't remember if you get them or not for doing billiards in the nightclub. That might be another exception. But some of the comments can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But this year, these are the brand new items. We got an Autumn Fairy Pet, an Autumn Fairy Plush, an Autumn Leaf Mask, Cat Glasses, Fairy Princess Wings, the Maggot Entourage, which I have already bought and I'll show in a second. We got the Mummy Plush, the Nail Head, the Princess Tiara, the Snail Friend Plush, the Spirit Board, the Worm Friend, and the Worm Friend Plush. And then, of course, you can go back to years prior and just kind of buy whatever you want. There are so many things from the Halloween events in years prior that if you want to grind everything out and you've never done it before, good luck. You'll be playing this game for like 100 hours. But if you want anything you want to buy, you can go ahead and get. So like I said, first things first though, for new event players, you're going to need to find Little Pup to even access this store. So where is Little Pup? I think this would be a good time to also say, if you don't want to know like where the locations for items are during this event, you might want to click off this video. But I'm going to go into it right now. So, Little Pup is going to be found in a hedge maze, which is actually going to be right next to this lighthouse right here. So you kind of come down in the corner of the beach here, and you'll see a maze, and at the center of the maze is going to be Little Pup, and people get lost in it every single year. This maze is actually a different variant than the one I'm used to personally. I went into it today, and I'm like, this is a little bit different. But I'll explain the logic to finding Little Pup. So with Little Pup, you want to basically stick to the right side wall. So you kind of come in, and as long as you can hang towards the right side wall, you'll be able to get to the center pretty easy. So just keep heading to the right. The game's going to try and fight you, but just trust me, just keep heading. Hug this outside wall, and you will eventually be led to absolute nirvana here. So we're hugging it. Looks like we can't hug it anymore, so now we gotta head towards the center. Basically, hug the right until you can't go right anymore. We get brought to the center, we go back down towards the right. And eventually, hugging the right wall is going to lead us to going into the center here. That's the way I do it. That might be a confusing way to look at it, but just trust me. Just hang the right and you might finally get the flow. And it leads you to Little Pup. You talk to him, you finish the quest, you get the lost puppy, And now you can buy some event items. Exit, and now we're back out over here. Now, let us go back to the center, because going back to the center will make my life a lot easier for the next part. So, I guess first thing I want to say is there are also like random like Halloween minigames events that pop up. Like this is Trick or Treat. Pick it up, get some lollipops, get some Halloween XP for your Halloween rank, which gets you different stuff as well. But this is like one of the few things that will pop up exclusive to this event. They just spawn pails all over the place, and if you're curious how many are left, you hit tab, and towards the bottom you'll see how many are left. But this is a good way to farm up Halloween XP. Now, there's actually a Halloween section to the achievements here. And the first one up we just did, Find Little Pup, that's the Hedge Maze. Then you got one for buying items, so collect ghoul coins, buy 20 unique items, you got this. Befriend Halloween characters. There is no Halloween character up right now, but I'll show that in a little bit. Collect ghoul coins, 100. Deliver remains, I'll cover that a little bit later. Let's uncover the 10 hidden bones in the plaza first. Let's do that. So there are 10 really hard to find bones in the plaza. They never move them, so I'll just show you where all of them are really quick. So let's start from behind the Game World Hub here. Underneath this dock is going to be bone number 1. Then we're going to move straight on down, and we're going to go up to the little pond that's back behind the roller coaster over here for bone pile number 2. Uppity, 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 and in the very back corner in this pond, you'll find bone number 2. Bone number 3 is going to be directly under us in the cave, so right behind the roller coaster, there's a little cave here. You come on in, and down here, there's bone number 3. Then we're going to hop on up, and we're going to go head towards the lighthouse next. So, on this little platform I'm coming to, right next to the lighthouse, you'll find bone number 4. Then we come to the pond here. And under the water is bone number 5 in between these two rocks and this like little area here. Now, bone number 6, I actually can't reliably show this here. I know it's in here. I actually found it earlier, but I have no idea how to get back to it. But if you come in the hedge maze, you look at the ground, and just keep walking around, I promise you, you will eventually run into bone number 6. I wish I could find it and tell you the exact path, but in this variant of the maze, I'm getting lost pretty easily. But just honestly, come in the maze, look at the ground, you will eventually stumble across the bones somewhere. They're in here. They're not too far from the entrance. When I found them, they were a few turns away from the entrance. It's just, I don't recall exactly where I found them. But they are indeed in here. And, you know what? It would be a little adventure for you. Now, you might feel scammed, because I'm not going to show you where those bones are. But, you know, I'm showing you where 9 out of 10 of them are. That's 90%. That's like an A-. So, you know what? I'll take the A-. So, next bone pile, we're going to actually go into the minigame panel. And if we're facing towards the main building here, the minigame panel, you're going to take a right. And you're going to come by these inner tubes. Walk on the outside of these inner tubes and come to this little cliff right here. Hop on up. And inside the bush here, you'll find your next set of bones. Then the next set of bones are actually going to be by the nature store. Come to the nature store, come inside this little greenhouse area, and in the back corner, you have your next set of bones. Where are they? I said you have your next set of bones. Where do they go? I know they're back here. I know you're back here, bones. Don't make a fool of me. There they are. Whew. Now, next bones. You're going to come by the water slide. And as you walk up to the water slide, in between the archway here, you'll have your next set of bones. And then the last set of bones are going to be actually off this beach. You actually got to hover or swim to the island off of the plaza here. And behind the rock you'll find your last set of bones. That should cover them all, right? 1, minigame is 2, pond is 3, nature store is 4, lighthouse is 5, hedge maze is 6, cave is 7, pond is 8, docks is 9, and pool is 10. Yeah. Okay, that's all 10 bones. Had to like do the mental count for myself to make sure I didn't like skip one for you guys. Again, sorry I don't have the exact maze location. I get lost, don't know that variant of the maze too well, but again, I promise it's in there. Next thing up is the Halloween characters. If you've ever done an event before, but not maybe like the summer event, you'll know what the characters are. But there are a multitude of Halloween characters that'll spawn into the map at random intervals in the plaza. And you gotta talk to all of them. There's like this cauldron, there's like a ghost, there's like a floating eyeball. There's a couple of Halloween characters. Just sign on to the plaza, you know, every now and then. Find the Halloween characters, and you're bound to find them all eventually. One of the spawns for the characters... Well, first of all, press tab, there's going to be a Halloween character visit going. But second, you'll find one by the behind the Ferris wheel. They can spawn in the docks, like right by Frank's here. Like right here. You can find them by the theater. You can find them right here where I'm standing. You can find one on the top of the building by the bar up there. You can find one sometimes spawn up in this alley right by the bowling alley. Another spawn can actually be right here. And one more spawn that I'm familiar with, it's very rare, but sometimes they'll actually spawn by Dark Voyage up in the corner here. So those would be your primary spawns to kind of check when a holiday character visit happens. Next up, let's see. Collect 50 candy, that's from the Trick or Treat event I was just showing. Like, you collect the candy pails, find 50 of those. Haunted Treasure. Let us do that. Haunted Treasure is easy. Come behind the Game World hub here. And as you kind of come over here behind the coaster, there are these like little rocks here. I can't see it anymore because I've already got it. But in this little crevice here behind the coaster, there should be a treasure chest. You swim under to it, you open it, you get that. Next, there's actually Pumpkin Blast about to happen. So let me just showcase what that is. There are some Halloween exclusive mini games that can happen in the minigame section here. This one's Pumpkin Blast. But there's also Balloon Shoot, or rather Ghost Hunt. Same thing. The Ghost one is kind of like the Balloon Shoot, where the balloons kind of float up, except now it's going to be ghosts. And then you see Pumpkin Shoot right here, which would normally be target practice. So if you're familiar with target practice, you know what this is. If you're familiar with Balloon Shoot, you know exactly what the Ghost Hunt is. Don't really think I need to show much more of that, but yeah, that's just one of the Halloween exclusive minigames that can pop up. Another achievement to get for the event is find the 135 jack-o'-lanterns. So if you've never done the event before, these eyes are going to be yellow. You're going to come up, you're going to press E on them, you're going to turn these purple, and there's 135 of them hidden around the plaza. They are literally everywhere. They're around the entrance. They are in the center, all surrounding you. I forget if there are any back behind here. I don't think there are any back here. Just gonna do a quick scan, but I don't believe so. No. But yeah, they're all out here. Just run around the plaza. Just look around. There's 135 by the entrance to the theater. This one's actually being covered by a trash can, which is pretty dirty. Even some spawn in shops. So like there's one that spawns in the toy store by the train set. That's a pretty dirty one. I don't think there are any in Songbirds, but there is one in Sweet Sweet Furnishings. But yeah, you really just gotta look everywhere, like in every little nook and cranny. Like in Sweet Sweet Furnishings, there used to be one at least. Is there still one in here? They may have moved the one out of Sweet Sweet Furnishings. There used to be one that was like right in here. But that may just be gone now. Yeah, I think it's just gone. So yeah, they may have moved a few of them around since I last played, but I assure you, go around, look through all the shops, look around. There's especially a ton out back here. If I fly up, you'll see like all the purple faces, all surrounded like the little lazy river here. There are a lot of pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns to find and transform. A ton. Even got a little skeleton here. Hi, Mr. Little Skelly Man. Alright. Now what can we cover from the Halloween event? There's a Halloween cat sack. Where do you buy the Halloween cat sack? Is it from the Ghoul Roastery? I don't think it is. They actually finally enabled this achievement for the Halloween cat sack. Oh, haunted cat sack. Oh, here it is. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to buy a second one just so I have a second. We're actually going to open this in a little bit. Because this achievement has not been obtainable since this event existed, like 3 years ago, and now it finally exists. So one of the achievements can be opening up that cat sack. What else we got? We got the Hidden Remains. Okay, so the Hidden Remains is a random event. That'll pop up. I believe they call it Haunted Remains. You'll see it'll pop up here. You'll see it on the timer. One's not popping up for at least another probably 10 minutes. We might not be able to see it in this video, but I'll explain how it works really quick. So, when that event pops up, you'll have a few minutes, and you'll have to go to the beaches. So you'll have the beach on this side, right here, and the beach on the other side, down here. And you'll see tombstones, and you'll have 10 tombstones you can collect. So you go around, you press E, you collect the tombstones that spawn on the beach. And with that, you get Haunted Remains. And with those Haunted Remains, you will actually take them back to the cauldron up here. And when you deposit them into the cauldron, you'll start getting random items, be it Halloween event items, be it more ghoul coins, things like that. You deposit 50 of them. So every time you see those remains events happen, just go over, collect your tombstones, go deposit. You'll get that achievement. And that's another aspect to the event. Now is that everything? We did Little Pup, Ghoul Roastery, Halloween characters we covered, Remains is what I just covered, there's actually 100 to get. We did the bones, we did the candy, the haunted treasure, yes, the jack-o'-lanterns, okay. So that covers like all like the event specific stuff actually. We'll do the cat sack in just a second. But I guess we'll just look at the plaza really quick. Again, it's just themed really, really well. Every single year. It's always a banger. Here's some more pumpkins. And hopefully you kind of get used to it, because usually this is up for quite a while. Yeah, it's always a lovely time every Halloween event. I don't know, like I love this event every single year. I do wish they'd add a few more things to it, but actually on the bright side, we'll kind of go into like they might be adding some stuff to this event that I'll have to kind of cover whenever it goes live. But yeah, so there's your main thing. But if we go to the patch notes, if we back out right now, I'm kind of excited about this, and like returning players should be excited too. We have plans to dish out more Halloween fun in an upcoming update, so that excites me, because I've been waiting for some new content in this event for a while. But if you're a new player, have fun collecting all the things. But right now, I'm going to go into a condo, and I'm going to do one of the cat sacks, because I want to get that achievement finally, and finish off my Halloween event. Or my Halloween achievements. So, let me get my cat sack out. Where is one? Here we go. Let's see what we get when we open up this haunted cat sack. Hell yeah, we got a freaking Skelly Man! We got him! Cool. I don't know if that's good or not, but I want to act excited. That's what YouTubers do, right? And now we're 100% complete for Halloween events. Nice. But yeah, that's basically all you really need to know about the Halloween event. That's really the extent of it. Didn't even take me 20 minutes to cover this year. Nice. But yeah, basically, come on in, play some games, go in the game worlds, play some mini golf, play some SDNL. Who cares? Hang out on the plaza. Basically do anything but the casino to get ghoul coins to exchange for event items. And then find your jack-o'-lanterns, go collect those bones, Sorry again, I couldn't show the bones in the hedge maze, but there's like 2 hedge mazes, and that one I've never had before, and I kind of get lost in that one. So, but I promise you the 10th bone is in that maze somewhere. Just look at the ground, make it an adventure. The one thing I couldn't show you, get the treasure chest, hang around for the events, talk to all the Halloween characters that pop up, find all the jack-o'-lanterns, just do all the things. This event's a lot of fun. The theming's really fun. A lot of players come out. You'll notice a lot more players on the normal during this event, trying to collect coins and having fun. And honestly, it's just a good time in Tower overall. So I'll be playing Tower quite a bit over the next couple of weeks, collecting coins and just enjoying the higher population in the game. And just, yeah. Again, if it's your first time doing it, just have a lot of fun with this. It's always a great time. Try out some new stuff, try out some new games, make some friends. And for returning players, have fun grinding out the coins. But I'm going to call the video there. So thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you out in the Plaza or the Game Worlds during this event. Y'all have a lovely day. And as always, toodles, y'all.